Hey everybody, welcome to this week's weekly roundup. First things first, Bucks and 6. I mean, what an incredible game. It was such an awesome experience to be able to have my son, my little one didn't make it, but my older one did, just the game of a lifetime. So go Bucks, congratulations. On to our city stuff. So we've had a lot of communication and a lot of concern about parking in the downtown. We have been doing a parking study through our Public Works Department in the engineering division, and they just completed the third location for that parking study this past weekend. So we're going to be compiling the data from all three of those different kind of monitoring occasions, and then producing that into information that will help inform parking improvements and signage in the downtown. We've also had some questions about the Market Street parking lot. So this is a new parking lot on Market Street. There was a parking lot, and then the RDA purchased the old Market Street Inn and expanded that. We're hoping to get that parking lot striped in the next couple of weeks. So some small-term and long-term improvements for parking. I mentioned last time that we're starting to do our 2022 city budget. What I want to mention here today is we do have a small portion of our city budget that's used for kind of community organizations providing a community service. And then in the last year or two, we've started posting on the city website when that application period opens, and that will be coming soon. So if you are interested or if you have more questions about it, contact the city clerk. Otherwise, watch the city website and the Facebook page for that application period. The Town Square project is continuing to move along. We're at 90% completion on our construction documents, and then the next step after that will be bidding those out. So the executive director of the RDA recently did a video kind of updating people and showing everyone where the improvements will be. So we posted that on our Facebook page, and I just want to direct your attention to it because it's a really powerful video of what will be. You know, a year from now, we'll have these improvements well underway. So check that out. Also, we started doing this week Tuesday tours. This is an idea our media production department brought up after seeing it being successful in other areas. So the concept here is they're going to go live on Facebook and walk around to our different city buildings and kind of explain to people what happens in that space and then answer questions that you have. So we're going to try to do advertising for those leading up to them, but they're Tuesdays and they're at lunch hour. The police department has been doing some kind of pop-up visits with the family center. So if you're interested in making sure that you catch them for those pop-up play visits, you can check out the Family Center's Facebook page or the police department's Facebook page. They do a good job of posting it on that day. They're also doing kind of some pop-up ice cream giveaways at our local parks. We can't do those too much further in advance because obviously those officers can be called to other items and other needs. But if you're interested in making sure that you see them, please follow either of those pages. On the recreation front, we've started to move into fall already, which is crazy. So fall softball, so the adult league softball has opened, fall soccer has opened, flag football has opened. We just dropped our pool passes down to 50% of the cost. So if you're a city resident, for a family, it's now $50 and an individual is $25. And then we are still taking registrations for summer kickball. So that's Tuesday nights in August. You can register for that up until August 2nd, and you can register for all of these by going to the website or the Facebook page to Rec Desk. You can also give a call to Park and Rec if you need to. The Interurban Trailhead building has really improved. It's a building with walls and a roof now. The painting and plumbing fixtures and electrical should be completed within the next week, and then the site improvements and the grading should be done by early August. So that project has been a couple of years in the making, and it's been neat to watch it come to life, and we're almost there. On the road front, our street crews continue to be in the same areas, but just for your awareness, next week we will be excavating William Street from Dakota to South 3rd to prep for the new sidewalk and curb and gutter. And then we're also going to be on South 12th from Sunset to the railroad to prep for the new curb and gutter there as well. So just awareness as you travel through those areas. This week we heard an update from Watertown Regional Medical Center at our city council meeting. It is available on our YouTube page, so I would encourage you to check it out. They presented a ton of just new information and about the services they're offering. The one that stuck out to me is they now have a 24/7 cath lab. In my layman's terms, should I or someone I know suffer a heart attack, we now have 24/7 care for that at our own local hospital. And then they also talked a bit about their 5-star CMS rating. And CMS is the Center for Medicaid and Medicare Services. It's a federal agency that does a lot of their oversight. But what's neat here is there's only, they are now in the top 14% of rated hospitals nationwide. So we really have a gift in this community, and that is the care that we receive at Watertown Regional Medical Center. So if you're interested in more about their expanded services or their rating, go to our YouTube page and check out that presentation. We're continuing to do business visits. We were at another business this week, and the same themes are popping up, but the awesome thing is we're now beginning to put some wheels in motion around the items that we're hearing about. So one of those is certainly workforce. We just were in a meeting this morning doing some planning for better marketing some of our area employers and then the incredible products and services that they offer and manufacture. So watch for more on that. We're working to align some displaced workers from some closures in the area with the labor needs that we have here in the community. So that's been a really good effort for us in the last week or two. And then childcare continues to be a focus. I can't remember if I shared it here, but in Dodge and Jefferson County, of the kids who are of age to be in childcare, we have enough seats in regulated childcare for 30% of those kids. This is bubbling up for us as a local government because our employers are hearing it from their employees. So we are working on 3 different efforts to try to address the childcare needs here in our community, and I'll share more updates on those as they progress. Next week, we had a lot of events this week, which is great, and we have a ton next week as well. So the movie night Under the Stars, the city is co-sponsoring that event with the hospital, the YMCA, and Bank First. That is on Wednesday night. There's going to be a ton of activities for families and individuals to do beforehand and during the movie. The movie is Zootopia, which is a good movie even for adults. I found it funny and entertaining, so I think it'll be a good one for us to enjoy as a community. There is an event on Facebook. The Y has it, we have it. So if you're looking for information, you should be able to find it pretty easily. The Chamber of Commerce golf outing is next Thursday. The Farmers Market is next Tuesday morning. The Youth Advisory Committee is hosting their second meeting on Tuesday afternoon. The Youth Advisory Committee put together a really great list of initial work, so they'll be kind of prioritizing that. So if you have youth in your life, they can certainly still attend the meetings virtual or in person. And then the library is hosting Tales and Tales at Clark Park on Wednesday from 1 to 2. They're going to be doing painting out of squirt guns, which sounds pretty awesome. And then Teen Time is Thursday also at Clark Park, and they're going to be doing balloon dart painting, which sounds equally as awesome. So check out the library's page for more information on that. Weekend-wise, it should be, I know tomorrow's maybe a little gloomy, but Sunday seems pretty great. There's a bunch of music events this weekend. They're on the Watertown Tourism page. EAA started this week, so why that's cool for us is our municipal airport is a stop for a lot of these aircraft, so watch the skies this weekend. We always love catching lunch at Aero Park. Now would be a really great weekend to be able to do that. You can tune your radio into the radio that the pilots are on as they approach the airport as well. So we'll have a lot of unique aircraft coming in and out. The library did put up a new book at the Storybook Trail. We have paddleboard rentals. You guys know there's a ton of options here. So please participate in one of them. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you back next week.